Good morning and happy Sunday. This is Celine Capilla reporting live to you from Calabasas, California, and happy Sunday. Today I wanted to talk to you about energy, but more specifically, how you can understand energy in a way you can understand your best timing. And what I mean by timing is, those times when you go to Starbucks and all of a sudden you just got lucky that everyone else lined up right behind you and you're like, oh my gosh, that was so lucky. Or you just missed an accident on the road. It's timing. Or you just happen to meet someone again after having known them for 10 years, and you meet them again. Everything is timing, and we can actually begin to understand our own personal timing so that we don't waste money, time, and energy on what our goals are or what we want to succeed in. So, I want to share with you that years ago, about 20 plus years ago, yes, that long ago, I wrote a program for us to understand our own personal timing, our own circadian rhythms. And this is pretty exciting for me to talk to you about this because we're going to be releasing yet another version of the software. And some of you who might be watching have been actually users of this app for many years. And I know I have been myself, I've been using this own personal energetic timing app myself because I also want to make sure when I can make decisions, whether it's regarding my relationships, my health, or my career. So I wanted to share this with you. And one thing before I get started, I think you guys can ask me questions, and I'm just going to post a link in here so that if you wanted to learn more about what I'm going to talk about, you can go right here and dive in and watch some videos, testimonials, and see what it's all about for yourself. So, the you ever wonder why some days are better than others, right? So with Ensoleil and Ensoleil forecasts, what I called it, Ensoleil forecasts, you will actually know why certain days are better than others and what days that you need to pay attention to. Because you've heard the saying, go with the flow. And what we want to do is exactly that. If, for example, we wanted to slow down this river, right? If the tide was coming the opposite direction, would it be a good idea for us to jump in and attempt swimming up? Okay, it might take us extra time. We might get hurt by doing it, and we may or may not succeed. What the Ensoleil forecast that I wrote does is it allows you to know when the flow is in the direction that you want to go, so that way you can, if you want to go up the river, you can jump in when the tide is running your direction, and you can just safely, quickly, effortlessly, and successfully flow to your destination. So that's what Ensoleil forecast is. It's understanding timing to achieve your success. We all have days when life flows effortlessly and when other days don't seem to go right. Is this random or is this something else going on? It's not random. Every human is governed by a natural rhythmic cycle. It's the pattern that can be understood through observing natural law. Consider the universe and miraculous order of all things great and small, like seasons, they come and go. The day is followed by night. Tides rise with the moon, and planets follow natural glowing and dormant seasons. Animals migrate, hibernate, reproduce according to the Earth's clock, and all of this and much more can be mapped out and charted for our understanding. We as humans are no different. From the time we're born, our lives follow a detailed cycle that repeats in a perfect 9-year rhythm for each one of us. And I will get more into detail about those 9 years. But what we've done is we've unlocked knowledge about the path of your life, with time-tested mathematics. Yes, that's right. All this is mathematical. We apply a formula, your birthday, with when you came into this world. Remember, there was already an energetic flow, an energetic timing that existed before you came into this world. And when we apply this calculation to your birthday and the current date of time, it will allow for you to understand the best days, the best years, months, hours, days to make your best decisions that will impact your health, your wealth, and your personal relationships, and your overall happiness. These ancient calculations have withstood the time, and with scientific review providing an unshakable foundation that helps guide every decision that you make. I've been using them for as long as I've known about them and developed them. So today, these forecasts they're called Onslow forecasts. That's what I've named this app. I'm actually considering renaming the app to Compass of Life or Life Compass by Onslow. I'd love to hear your feedback as to if you have a preference, but I don't like that when I named Onslow Forecast many, many years ago and had it on the iPhone, and also I think it's currently still working on the Android. But a lot of people got it confused with astrology, and that's not what I'm talking about at all. I'm not talking about astrology. I'm not talking about numerology either. Essentially, I have taken a number of different ancient texts and saw patterns in these texts and understood the mathematics, how everything is mathematical or energy. And we can calculate this in a very effective way. So, a typical Onslow day forecast, the most influential part of your day, the a lot of times we get into the habit of sleeping with our iPhone or smartphone, and our app will email you, just as I'm showing you here. Every morning, you can open up your email and you can see your personal forecast or life compass, if you will. And so it will say about the year. So the year, the cycle year, will be the strongest, and the month will hold the second strongest energy. The day, the next strongest energy, down to the hour, the next strongest, so on, etc. And yes, I have worked with people who used to race horses, and also um, people in gaming and gambling, as well as people who are trying to have a baby, needed to know down to the minute, down to the hour, day, month, and year as to what would be their best outcome. So this is a great way of starting your morning. It will come at night, and you will get your Onslow forecast on your cell phone every morning in your email. And it can guide you in dealing with communications, such as when you want to dispute something on a credit card, or ask your phone company to give you a break and maybe allow them to waive a charge. It's great days to know when is the best to communicate with your friends, your mate, your kids. It's also excellent for you to understand the best timing to pursue business opportunities and personal relationships. Can you imagine going into the state of mind in, let's say, 2021, and maybe this is not the year for you to meet someone, which would mean if you did spend the time and energy and maybe money developing personal relationships, and you really wanted it to be that one special person, that life mate, chances are if it was not the right cycle year, it won't work out, unfortunately. There's months and days within a year that, yes, we can take action, but overall, remembering the overall energy of the year. These are great anytime you want to make a big decision, like buy or sell a home or a car, or make a major purchase decision, even schedule a medical procedure, or start a new health regimen. If you do it when the timing is right and the timing is at your back, you will be more successful in establishing that. I had one lady, she came to me and she was having a lot of dental work, and she kept scheduling it and and it was a disaster. It was just one horrific nightmare after the other, and she really, really suffered. And she began after it was about three surgeries, dental surgeries. She was referred to me, and we worked out her best timing so that she could figure out when her best time was to schedule her dental appointment. And she has been 10 years and she has never had an issue with that again, because she timed it on a day that it was going to go successful for her. So literally, you can make any decision, big or small, based on your goals with Onsele. And it's not just, I mean, it's for everyone, literally. It's not just for adults or people who are interested in careers. You know, the journey of these naturally occurring cycles are really unique to you, and each person has their own cycle. So understanding, you know, Onsele's forecast for your spouse, partner, children, coworkers. I know even my children use them during school when they needed to perhaps talk to the teacher about a grade, or maybe even handle some drama with another classmate. Knowing the best timing could give them, again, the best outcome without wasting time, energy, or money in some cases. So this could really work for great for organizations as well as businesses, understanding each natural timing, giving you the advantage you're searching for, providing greater understanding, compassion, and patience in everything you do. So align yourself in these natural timings with others in your life to achieve better balance for all. So if you want to try it risk free, you can jump on the link that I put in the window there, and you'll be able to sign up with your name and your email address. We need your date of birth. And when you sign up, you'll start getting these forecasts sent through your email. So it's really excellent. Okay, so if anyone has any questions, please feel free to send a question my way if you'd like. I would love for anyone to share this information with anyone that they want to, if they find that someone else could really use something like this in their life. To me, it's like if I'm going to plan a picnic, I would want to obviously know whether it's going to rain that day, right? And with the Onsele forecast, it's true, there are some days where I really, really do need to travel. But in those cases, I just use extra precaution, extra timing, and when things don't go right, I just smile and I'm relaxed. It also helps people when they've struggled for a while and they're like, when is the light at the end of the tunnel? This kind of gives some insights as to when things are going to start moving in their direction, when things are going to go in the flow with them as well. So I hope you take advantage and you sign up with these, because they're not going to be free forever. And once we launch the latest and greatest app on the iPhone, then we'll probably start doing some sort of a charge. But feel free to ask questions and send us an email if you have any questions. We also can provide consultations to, if you are scheduling a wedding, let's say you want to get married and you're like, okay, I want to pick this month, I want to pick this day, but guess what? There are those weddings, right? They have a hurricane, or, you know, something horrible happens. You don't want to have that. So have some peace of mind, and any big decision you're making, if you are not able to fully comprehend your own best timing, then give us a call and we can have a consultation with you and go over options for future dates, as well as help to uncover those difficult decisions that you are maybe making in your life. So happy Sunday. Thank you so much for joining. I really am excited for you to start using them. There's so many people that have had great success and used them many years. In fact, one of my first users for Onsele Forecast was the name of Jason, and I thought he wrote perfectly a testimonial. He said, I was introduced to Onsele 7 years ago. Actually, it's now almost 14 years ago, or even more. He wrote, I was at a point in my life where I needed answers. I needed something real, something that I could actually test out for myself and see results. I use these tools in my day to day life and my long term life as well. It has made rough waters, it has not made rough waters of life go away, but it has helped me learn how to navigate myself through those tough times better. And it is like a compass for life. Thank you. So, thank you, Jason. I'm so glad that you are still a, a beneficiary of the on-slave forecast and that you use them. And I wish you well and everyone well watching this. So, thanks again. And until next time, have a great day.